You know what? Fuck it. I'll throw another story time in there about someone else wanting to beat me up, right? So, boom. This is junior year. This girl, she posts a picture on her Facebook, or like her Facebook post of like her phone being shattered. She's like, you know, I try to be nice and this is what happens to me, or like some shit. And she's pretty attractive. So like I go to her Facebook and like I DM her like, oh my god, like it looks like your phone was like, you know, hit like home run, you know, niggas home run fielded your phone. What happened? And she's like, she laughs at it. And she tells me like, my boyfriend got mad because I was talking to someone and he launched my phone. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Like that's so toxic. Why would somebody do that? And then through then, we have like a little bit more conversation and then it dies. A few days later, she does a like my status. And, you know, like I said, the Zoomers don't know about this, but back in the Facebook days, you would post something like this. Essentially, you would like their status, and they would DM you like a to be honest and rate you like a, you know.
You what?
Yo, and a nigga, and a nigga, yo. Stairmaster, chill out, bro. Chill out. Don't do that. Don't come back in here on some random. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, the nigga a federale. That's how the nigga gonna slide back? Nah, I can't believe that shit. Yo, the nigga came back on some federale timing. Yo, chill, bro, chill. The ops is watching, bro. Hide the truth, hide the what, bro? There's nothing to hide. Yo, I can't even believe that shit. Nigga came back federal. That's who you're dealing with me? Boom, right back to the story, right? So, yeah, right? So, you know, she doesn't like my status, you know, for to be honest. So I like her status, and she's like, oh, like you're kind of cute. Like you like an 8 out of 10. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, bet. I was like, you know, I didn't really like see you around school. Like, I didn't even know you went to our school, but like, you know, I think you're pretty cute too. So we link up. We hit the Chinese spot. That's how, you know, that was how we went on dates back then, right? So we link back at the Chinese spot, and I kiss her. He was probably one of the best kissers that I've ever kissed in my life. Straight up, like top 2, top 3 easily. Yeah, so like I'm talking to her, we're kind of like, you know, doing a talking thing, and then we like start publicly doing stuff in school. And I guess she had broke up with her boyfriend, and he sees that like, okay, you know, this guy Rick is talking to my girl. So I think it's before Thanksgiving break, the break that we take before Thanksgiving. We get off that Wednesday, we get off Thursday, and we get off Friday. So Wednesday at the end of the school day, I'm with her and like I'm hugging her. And, you know, we're just kind of hugging. I'm around all my friends, and I see her boyfriend like kind of in my peripheral. And he's like kind of walking around the area, like basically the nigga's like this, right? I'm gonna show you what he's like, right? So picture me in the foreground, right? I'm in the foreground, and this nigga just walking behind, like, you know, walking all over the place. Boom, right? So I see the nigga walking, right? And then I look to my right, and I see a nigga like this. Niggas is, you know, so I see niggas, right? So I'm like, oh, this is a setup. But I'm around all my friends, so I'm thinking like he's not gonna pop. I'm around all my friends. So I'm still hugging her, and I'm like, I told you guys before, I have a phobia of people standing behind me. I don't like when people stand behind me. So, bro, I think like I'm hugging and I see him in my peripheral, and I see him start to get close. Bro throws a swing. Not even on no Jet Li shit. I part with her. He swings in between the both of us. His arm is falling down in between the both of us. I grab him in a headlock and I flip him. So I have him in like a tight ass headlock. My shoe falls off. I don't know how. I think my shoe fell. My shoe is in the street, bro. It's bad. That's why I don't like fighting, because like I don't want to look like you look stupid. You got your shoe is off. You know, you look like a dickhead. I'm not trying to look like that, right? My social studies teacher at the time runs up to us. He's down by like the courtyard of the school. My man cuts down to where we're at, and I guess he's seen the whole thing happen, so he knows that the kid tried to really violate me. So my social studies teacher is trying to pull him off, but at the same time has his elbow in the kid's temple. You know, look, this was back then, so you know, teachers were a little bit more liberal, right? He got his elbow in his temple. I'm choking him out, and so like we break it up. Sequel is he gets suspended for it, right? He gets suspended for a week. So he comes back, and I think she was in like a choir, or she was like in the women's chorus or something like that. So she pulls up, or I pull up. This is like an after hours, after school type thing, right? So she pulls up, and I go there to see her, you know, do her little performance. He comes up to me and like, you know, this is a performance, so like parents are there, PTA teachers, the whole nine. He pulls up to me and is like, how does my dick taste or something like that? And I was like, no,
hey yo, what the fuck?
Bro, like you didn't even learn the lesson the first time. Like, he's just ready to go, ready to violate. I'm like, yo, he's still on bad timing. I'm like, all right, I got to do something, because like he got off suspension, and he would say it to me every time he saw me. I tell my boys, like, I'm hanging with like a bad crowd around this time, right? So I tell my boys like, yo, you know, this guy is talking crazy, whatever. And they're like, all right, like, let's go do something to him. Let's go, like, you know, test his temperature. So like I said, part 1 happened before Thanksgiving break. Part 2 happens before Christmas break. That winter break of Christmas. Around this time, actually. So my boy's like, all right, where's he at? It's after school. Where's he at? I'm like, I heard he's upstairs, 2nd floor. So like, all right, let's go. So we pull up on him. So my boy's like, and these are like bad guys, right? These are not good guys. So my boy's like, yo, like, do what you gotta do. So I'm behind him, and I'm thinking I could crack him right now, but I don't think I want to do that, right? So instead, I grab him, I flip him, and I slam him. And my boys, 3 of them, jump in, and they start wailing on this guy. I'm sitting in the background, like, I'm just like, oh my God, like, I didn't think it was really gonna violate. They are wailing off on this guy, sucking him. I think they like fractured his nose or something like that. They are beating the dog shit out of this kid. And one of the girls that he was talking to are grabbing me by my shirt, and they're like, oh my God, why would you do that? What is wrong with you? And they're so vexed. And so I push her off of me, and we cut. We leave the school, and I got suspended.